This links, for those that have heard us talk before, about the life alignment curve, which I wrote about in The Psychology of Success. So what's happening, we need to keep people in the incubation stage at regular intervals. So just to talk you through the life alignment curve, when I interviewed a lot of people who were growing and developing their lives, what I wanted to do was understand people that just keep going from strength to strength to strength. What do they do? How do they manage that? And I found that they go round this curve many times. So you start off restless. That's when you're thinking work's boring, as we saw down with the whys. Something's not right. I'm not quite sure what's going on. At this point, they're approaching that edge. When they get to the edge, they move into incubation, and then they go into confusion. Because as you sit at that growth boundary, the challenge is hitting what you know of yourself, and what you know of yourself isn't quite enough. That is discombobulating. So then that gets quite difficult, and people start to go into, I can't do it. I'm never going to be able to manage this. I'm no good. I can't stand it. I'll never learn how to do it. I'll have to leave. Some people won't go into any of that. They'll just try anything to get away from the discomfort of sitting at that growth boundary. And this is where you need to really work well with your people, because in incubation, life looks difficult. And you know what it's like when life's difficult. Have you had those moments when you think, if I just had a makeover, or if we moved house, or if I got another job, I would feel much better. So you put the discomfort outside and you try. It doesn't work, of course, but this is the moment when your high performers might leave if you don't care for them well, because they are discombobulated. If you can help them hold at that point until they tip over and think, yeah, it's still me, and I'm even better than I thought I was, then they move into drive, which is really, really exciting times. They go into laser focus, full of energy, whereas before they were tired and they thought they were never going to be able to manage anything. They're off like a rocket, and they're really focused on what they're going to do. And once they get through that and they're familiar with it all, they go into stability, and they're really high performing and very familiar. Now, your really, really good ones, when they've been in stability for a while, you've got to help them find the growth boundary again, because otherwise they're going to get bored and they're not going to be enjoying themselves, and then they will start thinking of going somewhere else or wanting at least to leave the team. So you need to keep them with regular contact with that growth boundary so that they keep growing into potential.